you're carrying or shoot a pistol, any type of semi-automatic, or even a revolver for that reason, you want to practice reloading, okay? The worst case scenario is you don't want to get to the point where you're like, blam, 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 blam. Your slide locks and you're like, and you throw your gun at somebody. You're having to look down and, you know, is it my magazine facing the right way, and shoving it in your gun? Oh, it's not fitting. It's not fitting because you're an idiot and you didn't practice. Hey guys, it's Andrew with GY6 Vids. This is Don't Be a Victim Part 4. So what I'm going to go over today are 3 different types of reloading. One is called administration reloading, and that is the reloading you're going to be doing for when you're about to leave your house or when you're about to head out with your concealed carry. It's one last rep you can get in, hones you in for the day, gets you ready to conceal that weapon and carry it. Administration reloading is going to look like this. You're going to go from a ready position or a hands up position, draw from that concealed position, pull up that shirt, grab that weapon, pull up, and push out on your target. Okay, once you push out on your target, you're gonna now bring back the weapon to your workspace, which is around your face. Don't bring it down here because you have to look down. Bring it back to your workspace, draw that magazine, put the magazine into the mag well, slam it in. You're gonna power stroke your weapon, boom, and back. It's not reloaded, I just didn't cock it all the way. Power stroke that weapon, push back on target, okay? Then draw back to your workspace, press check, which is taking the front of your hand, gripping it tightly. Usually you have rivets to help you out with that. Push back to make sure you see the round is actually seated into the chamber itself. Release, and then hammer it home, because usually the seating is a little bit off at that point. So you hammer it home, push back into your holster, cover up, and you're ready to rock and roll. Okay? This is how it looks in full speed. The next one is the tactical reload. A lot of you people think the speed reload is a tactical reload, but it's not. A tactical reload is meant to be able to conserve your ammunition and pretty much fill up your gun again with a full mag if you have a lull in some sort of gunfight or in some sort of worst case scenario situation. And that's what the tactical reload is meant for. Now, it's not meant to be practiced in a slow way. You want to be able to still practice it with a sense of urgency, because you will be practicing it for a situation where you're still under fire. So try to keep that tempo up while still keeping proper technique. Tactical reload is going to look like this. You're pretty much going from concealment. You're going to draw out, blam, 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 shooting out. Do not drain your magazine, okay? Stop when you know it's halfway through or whenever you want to. Pull back. Search and assess, make sure your area is clear, because you don't want to be dropping your magazine when your area is not clear. Make sure your area is clear. Maybe you want to squat down behind a barrier, whatever you want to do, but your gun comes back to your workspace. Search and assess. You're going to now draw your new mag that is going to be full. You're going to pop your second mag out. You're going to be holding your magazine. I like to hold it in between my middle finger and index finger, okay? For that reason, well, for one, I'm left-handed, so you guys have to flip it. But then when you come here, you can use your thumb and your index finger to pinch, okay? So you pop your mags out, magazine slides out of mag well, put the new mag freshly into the magazine well, slide it home, okay, while still maintaining a round in the chamber. Because you didn't drain your gun, there's still a round in the chamber. So the entire time between this process of exchanging, you've had ammunition in your gun, and no matter what state or depending upon what state you're in, your gun still probably is able to fire even with a magazine out of the mag well, okay? So popping it back in, you're going to take your halfway used mag, put it back into your holster or into your pocket while still searching and assessing, because you do have threats out there. Your gun is going to be facing somewhere downrange and trying to pull it back up on target. So you're facing downrange, searching, assessing, and you're pushing back out, searching, assessing, pulling the gun back. Okay? That is how you do a tactical mag exchange, and this is how it looks in full speed. And the next one is going to be the speed reload. Now, the speed reload is one that people always mess up on for one reason, and that is when they do the speed reload, they try to catch their magazine. Catching your magazine is only going to make you do what you practice in the field if something happens. So if crap would hit the fan and you're shooting away and you drain your magazine and you go to drop it and you catch that, you're wasting valuable time. A magazine is meant to be dropped, okay? It gets dirty, it happens, clean it off later, but practice when you're doing speed reloading to drop that magazine. If you don't, you will catch it in the field or in dire need of time. in a worst case scenario. So when you do your speed reload, make sure to drop those mags. Let them hit the ground. If you're really that paranoid, put a mat down or something where they'll drop onto the mat. But practice dropping those mags while you're doing your speed reload. This is how it's going to look. You're pretty much going to go from position of concealment. Okay, you're going to draw up like you usually would, push down on your weapon, pull out of holster, pushing out on target. You're going to be going blam, 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 shooting off some rounds. Once your weapon goes dry, okay, the slide will be back. You pull the weapon back to your workspace. You drop your magazine, simultaneously pulling the opposite mag, pushing the mag into your mag well, seating it, power stroking your weapon, pushing back on target, and firing away. Okay, the key about that, like I said, is dropping that magazine on the ground, power stroking your weapon, pushing back out on target, firing out some rounds. Pull back, search and assess as usual, put your gun back in the magazine or into your holster. That is how you do a speed reload, and this is how it looks in full speed. So guys, now you've seen all three. You have the administration reload, you have the speed reload, and you have the tactical reload. Those are three reloads you might want to start practicing now on the range. It's going to help you a lot with your concealed carry. Learn how to do mag exchanges. Alright guys, this is Andrew with GY6 Vids. This has been Don't Be a Victim Part 4. Click on either link right here in the upper left and right corner to go to the next or previous video of this series. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment, let me know what you thought, if you got anything out of it or if you have anything to add. I love talking to you guys. Appreciate you guys watching. I will see you guys next time. Later.